Hi guys. Mbona mnakanika mmejam. Simfurahi, at least mkwe happy tuko hapa kucheka. Okonyo ile Kiswahili, we are here to have some fun. We are here to laugh and yeah. So my name is Michelle Joyce aka Mjaka Mfine. I will be your host for today kwa comedy club show courtesy of 22bet, and today we are here to laugh. Tumekuja hapa kucheka, kufurahi na kujibamba. Tuko na comedians. Najua I'm one of them, but mimi nakwanga comedian uko side ingine, but si ile one on one. So today I'm not the bride. I'm the bride's bride. Leo pia mimi nimekuja kubambwa na kufurahishwa. So we have a list of comedians, and we are going to start with Bashir Halaiki. Give it up for Bashir Halaiki, guys. Bashir Halaiki. Unakaa sharp.
Thank you.
Hata aukai comedian, by the way. Unakaa entrepreneur. No, you look like a
wash.
Unakaa wash, asi sharp boy though, but yeah.
No,
sharp boy tunajua vile unakaa.
Nafuanga for real.
You may understand.
But you're looking sharp as always, Maze.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to finally meet you in real life.
Yes, the pleasure is mine.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Karibu. Tufurahishe. Si tuko hapa kucheka.
Okay, sawa.
Tubambe.
Give it up for Mjaka Mfine for doing an amazing job. Come on, guys, let's be generous with the clapping. Yeah. I know it's going to be the last time some of you here clapping tonight, so can we do it for our single friends in the audience? Let's just clap for them. Let them hear the sound of glory. But man, I'm so happy to be here. This is actually my first time performing here at the Alpha House. So I guess I'm like Nairobi girls. I usually don't do this, This is my first time. So in any case, if you find that I'm experienced, don't worry. It's my first time. I'm still trying to find my footing. Ukiona nimeanza kufunga nywele, just know it's still my first time. I have not done this before. Hii experience ni ya leo. You get it. But anyway, before I continue, I'll be doing a great disservice if I don't, first of all, acknowledge someone very important to be. My girlfriend is actually in the audience, guys. Just clap it up for her. Yeah, she just doesn't know it yet. It's called manifesting. There's a lot of beautiful women in the audience, so I might be lucky. Who knows? But just to introduce myself, my name is Bashir Halaiki. But ever since we got into the government, I go by Bashir Kipto. I'm trying to get a piece of this Ebola money, a piece of this corruption money. Sharp boy, as you say it, man. And I remember when I started doing comedy, I used to be the only Muslim comedian. But now we've increased in number. There is Abdi and Abdi and Abdi. I promise they're all different comedians. And I love it. I feel like I have a small Muslim comedian community now. I feel like I belong. I guess we got tired of killing it in other sectors. We just decided to join comedy. Yeah. But as a Muslim comedian, as a Muslim generally, there's one thing that I really hate. Like whenever there is a terror alert, my friends never forward me that message. You guys know that message telling you not to frequent malls and crowded places. Yes, my friends who have grown up with my own family, people I've played with as kids, they never forward me that message. Yeah, they assume I already know. As if I'm in the Al-Shabaab WhatsApp group or something, like I'm in their close friends. Okay, yes, I am in those groups, but just, can you send it to me so that I know you care? But I mean, I've grown up with Somalis. I was born with them. 2 of my stepsisters are actually Somalis. And I feel like Somalis are some of the most humble people you'll ever meet. Like, they hardly take credit for anything. They have a saying in the Quran that goes, Alhamdulillah, which loosely translated means all praise to Allah. And that is their reply every time you give them praise. I'll be like, congratulations, Abdi, on the new business. And Abdi will reply, Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. Congratulations, Abdi, on the 4th wife. And Abdi will reply, Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. Congratulations, Abdi, on the promotion at work. These are all different people, obviously. And Abdi will reply, Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. The other day, one of the Abdis was performing, I hosted, and he did a really amazing show. And after the show, I followed him, and I told him how much I really loved and enjoyed his set. And he looked me straight in the eyes and told me, Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. I'm like, not after 10 minutes of dick jokes. I don't think Allah wants to take credit for this. Just leave him out of it. Yeah, he does not want to take credit for it. No, he does not really want to do it, man. But I mean, I am not from here. I'm from Eldoret. That's my. Anyone from Eldoret? Yeah, okay. I can tell from the smiles. But yeah, I'm from Eldoret, and Eldoret is actually called the city of champions. And I realized the reason is Eldoret produces a lot of world-class athletes. You know, we have Eliud Kipchoge, we have Faith Kipyegon, you know, we have Jonathan Kiplimo. Yeah, I just made that one up, but you guys were like, yeah, yeah. You guys had the Kip and were like, yeah, Jonathan sounds like he can run. Yeah, there's no one by that name. But I mean, if you follow athletics, you realize that, I mean, if you look at Sebastian Sao, he became the first man to run a marathon in less than 2 hours. Faith Kipyegon attempted to become the first woman to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. All these athletes are trying to run their races in shorter times, and they are being celebrated for it. But when I try to cut time off my performance, suddenly it's a problem. You know, no one is rolling the red carpet for me. I'm not giving 8 million by the president. You know, there are no accolades for me. I'm like, we are doing the same thing. Like, what is happening? You know. But I recently got a job, as you guys can see. I recently got a job after years of toiling. And the first thing I did after getting this job was move out of Rongai. And I realized that Rongai was really bad for my sex life. You know, let me explain. Like, Rongai is so far that it gives the lady you're trying to take home enough time to change her mind. Like, it usually happens around Galleria, and suddenly she remembers she has work early the next day. But I've moved into a different place. I've moved in Naivasha Road. But in the interest of time, I'm just going to say Kawangware. Since I don't have time to go back and forth, let me just say Kawangware, and then we can move on from that. And I moved into a smaller house, right? I used to live in a 4-bedroom with lions and zebras and everything in Rongai. But now I live in a bedsitter. So for the white people, a bedsitter is what happens when you summarize an entire house into one room. That's basically what a bedsitter is. And I'm enjoying life in my new bedsitter. Life is very simple. I only have to close 2 things before I sleep: my eyes and my laptop. You know, there's just, I don't have to go and check the parameter, you know, turn on the security lights, none of that. It's just easy. And now that I live in a bedsitter, you know, I have some money. I'm trying to furnish my bedsitter, but I'm not making life-changing money, you know. So I'm furnishing my bedsitter on a budget. And now all my electronics end with X. You know, my TV is Cinix. My microwave is Nonix. My phone is Infinix. You know, my Bluetooth speaker is so cheap. The lady that tells you it's connected successfully has a Kikuyu accent. It sounds exactly like an M-Pesa lady. You know, you can hear her chewing gum at the back. You know, and I bought my first set of non-stick pans from Shikwa Histyle. And I have never eaten ugali since. You guys never told me. The ugali just keeps on spinning infinitely. At some point I was frustrated. I was like, let me just spread it on my bread and eat this ugali sandwich. Go on with my night. I can't keep on like this. And through the grace of God, alhamdulillah, I was able to buy my first air fryer. And you see the way I'm up here and I'm looking down upon you guys. Do you see this? This is how I'm looking down on anyone who doesn't have an air fryer. Because to be honest, me and you are not the same. We are not on the same level. We are not on the same tax bracket. We can't even have a conversation. You know, it's a big deal. Like, I bought my first air fryer. I launched it like a government project. I invited my friends to see it. The local MCA was there. We did a ribbon cutting. We had performances. We did comedy before. You know, like, it was a big deal. Yeah, Mjaka was the one hosting my launching. And now that I have an air fryer, you know, I'm taking loans and I'm using my air fryer as security. You know, when I calculate my net worth, my air fryer is in the assets column. You guys, I recently gained a community. Last weekend, I was in a people who own air fryers hangout. You know, pimped out my air fryer, tinted windows, new rims, everything, a sticker. The air fryer in front of you is always an Unix. Like, I'm serious about this business. But we have to talk about fuel. Like, fuel right now is a big issue. Fuel is very expensive. Like, this is how you know fuel. Fuel is so expensive, we no longer ban thieves anymore. Think about it. When is the last time you saw a thief getting banned? We don't ban thieves anymore. I remember the good old days back then when fuel was cheap. Fuel was so cheap, we used to ban thieves with V-power. That was how cheap it was, We used to ban thieves with tires that still have threads. That was how good life was. But now we don't ban thieves anymore. We just elect them into high positions of power. That is what we do. I'm waiting for you guys to clap so that I can see. Yeah. I think we're going to need a lorry. I think a Subaru is too small for all of us. But I'm currently in a relationship right now, and I just feel like arguing with your girlfriend is like crossing the zebra crossing in Kenya. Like you're right, but you'll get hurt if you insist. Because ladies will tell you a lot of hurtful things while you're arguing. Like nothing is off limits. Like the other day, my girl told me, that's why your dick is trash. And I'm like, why do you like focusing on the small stuff? Can we just ever focus on the real issues affecting us? Anyway, guys, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host, Mjaka Mfine.
What a performance. Amesema tutabebwa na Subaru si wote. Hatuwezi tosha kwa Subaru, labda lori, si ndio? Hapa hivi kuna watu wenye anyway, sawa. Hiyo tuachane nayo. Talking about couples, nimesikia kitaja couples. Naona kuna couples zingine na Kasmart hapa hivi, Ruth na Frank. Mnakaa poa by the way. Sijui kama mmeambiwa. You guys look too good together. Huyu third party ni kama atasonga kando kidogo. Or like inakoga hivyo by the way, third party. Unaona hata shati amevaa wako number 3, walikuwa number 3 like wanakoga tu huko. Wanakoga tu others. You understand? Anyway guys, next tuko na another performance by George Waweru. Let's give it up for George Waweru, please. George Waweru. Before I George, I have a thing with the guys with the dreadlocks, but kuna kitu tu fulani nikionanga tu dread. Na dread tu kidogo tunaonanga tu vinasikia tu, but anyway, endelea.
Yes, can you guys hear me at the back? Perfect. I've been doing comedy for 10 years. And I'm happy to say this is the first gig I'm getting paid in Moratina. So I'm really happy about it. Cheers, everyone. There's too much Moratina in this house to finish for anyone. Karibuni sana. Let me put this here. By the way, don't be scared. Let me address the elephant in the room. My voice is a bit, I know you guys can hear it, it's a bit husky. But everyone relax. It's not what you think. I just came from the Ebola quarantine center. They've cleared me. I'm okay. I'm negative. They just said 2 maramojas and that's fine. Yeah, I'm not a Gen Z, but I've been to every protest in Nairobi since 2020. You name it, I've been there. Anti-finance bill, I was there. Anti-femicide, fuel levy, I was there. And I'm not trying to say I'm the most patriotic person in the room. I'm just really passionate about looting. That's... Guys, it's free stuff, free lotion. As a light-skinned man, there's no way I'm buying lotion in this economy, And here's the thing. No one expects a light-skinned goon. That's the market gap I'm trying to fill. That's, because if you see a light-skinned person running at you during Mandamano, you don't think, you're like, is this guy going to sell me lip balm or what is happening over here, But yeah, I've been to every Mandamano. Even the most recent one was the anti-femicide one. That one didn't go too well for me, because they say as a man, when you're going for these anti-femicide marches, you don't have to talk. You're just there to be seen. You're marching. You have your placards. That's it. There's enough women leaders to lead the discussion. So me, I'm okay with that. I don't need to talk. I'm there just, having fun, not having fun, raising my placards. But then, this dumbass journalist, he puts a mic in my face and he goes, as a man, how do you think we can end femicide? The moment he said that, every woman around me, they dropped what they were doing, they gathered around, they were like, go ahead, let us hear from the man, explain, go ahead and mansplain. I was so scared, I started panicking, because you don't want to say something wrong in that situation. I panicked. I started sounding like a 7-year-old. I was like, I have 2 sisters and my mother is also a woman, so I guess if we stop, I didn't have any ideas, that's what I'm saying. And I am a feminist, honestly. I'm a feminist, but sometimes I don't like saying I'm a feminist because women look at me as a light-skinned man and assume immediately, they don't even ask, they assume I'm a feminist. And that's not bad, but sometimes it can be like a backhanded compliment. I remember I was in a matatu, I got into this matatu and it was full of 9 guys. Like this was a J-Quat matatu, if I ever saw one. Just testosterone in there. Like even I was scared for my life. I was like, if anything happens in this matatu, I only have myself to blame. Anyway, it was late, so I had no other option. I go in there, I sit, I'm holding my laptop bag, I'm trying not to make eye contact, I'm covering my nipples. I just want to get home. I just want to get home safe. Anyway, we start moving, and then we stop over at a stage somewhere, and this lady gets in. She's alone she's the only lady. I can see her, she gets in, she looks around, sees it's full of 10 guys, and I can see the panic in her eyes. So of course, she's walking out. But before she walks out, she looks again, and then she sees my face, and then she smiles and gets in and sits comfortably. And I'm like, I'm dangerous too, just because I moisturize doesn't mean you can lower your guard, So I robbed her to teach her a lesson. I stole her purse. Bashir said he's from Rongai. I also used to live in Rongai, but I moved because of a scare. Not a pregnancy scare, it was something different, although that's worth moving for. Rongai is known for having wild lions roaming the streets. And it's seasonal, it doesn't happen every time. But I remember, because we finish our gigs at midnight, I remember walking with my girlfriend in Rongai, and in the bushes, we heard some rustling. So when we look up, we see a pair of yellow glowing eyes at night, obviously a lion. And we almost panicked, me and my girlfriend, but lucky for me, I had gone through the KWS website, because on there they have do's and don'ts for what happens, what you should do if you come across rogue lions. The first thing, no sudden movements. That's the first thing. The second thing is don't make eye contact. The only thing you should do in that scenario is take a slow step backwards and then you push your girlfriend towards the lions. And that's... So I'm single now. And looking for a Maasai warrior as my girlfriend. That's... I feel like men and women, especially in Nairobi, men get the shorter end of the stick when it comes to dating, Nairobi dating is hard. For men especially. Let me talk for men, I've been in 2 relationships in a month. I've been dumped, It's tough for men, because women, even choosing the perfect man, you guys can be you can have superficial attributes for the perfect partner. Tall, dark, and handsome. That's fine with everyone. All superficial attributes, I hear women now go, I want a man who can use his hands, I want a man who can repair stuff around the house. And I'm like, who is breaking all this stuff that I'm supposed to be, repairing? But the moment as men, we even try to be a bit superficial, all of a sudden it's a problem, in this day and age, I can't even say, I love a woman who can cook. The moment you say that, feminist, all up in arms going, are you saying women belong in the kitchen? Like, of course not. You can cook in whatever room you want to. Women have rights, guys. As long as the food is on the table by 7, we don't care. Women have rights, guys. Cook in the balcony like Ombachi, as long as it's, done by... I'm obviously joking. If my wife, if my girlfriend, if my partner does not ever want to cook, we can always hire a chef to teach her. I think in 7 months, no one will know I'm married from Central Province. Then jockeys have spoken. No, man, Kenya is... are you guys enjoying living as Kenyans? Like mnajivunia kuwa Kenya? Is it something you're proud of? Huh? Someone said... Sometimes I get mad at... yeah, there's a Subaru parked outside. I don't wanna... One time, honestly, yeah. Sometimes I get mad at cops, because if you have dreadlocks, anyone who has dreadlocks here, cops will stop you, especially if you're a man, and like profile you just for having dreadlocks and start looking for like weed on you. And this one time, a cop stopped me. He went into my pockets looking for weed, but he didn't find any. But instead, inside my left pocket, he pulled out like a tube of lip balm. Here's the thing, as a light-skinned man, every time someone sees me using lip balm, they're like, hey, what's up with this light-skinned man? So when he pulled out that lip balm, I was like, whoa, officer, I have never seen that. I acted like it was a bag of cocaine. I was like, whoa, someone must have planted that in my pants and on my lips. Finally, as I leave you guys, I've been trying to go to the gym. I've been hitting the gym. I've lost a couple of pounds, but that's not where I want to be. I want to be like, when you go to the gym, they ask you, what are your goals? Me, it's pretty simple. I just want to be able to take off my shirt randomly. Like, have you seen these guys who always have their shirts off when you're like playing sports? And I'm like, bro, it's chess. There's no need for you to take off your shirt during chess, You're not going to seduce my queen that way. You guys have been fantastic. My name is George Waweru. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, George. Simpiga hata George makofi jamani. Hiyo ni makofi gani? Mpatiwa hadi popcorns na crips na mwezi piga makofi. Unajua niliingia hapa hivi ndani na kuna kitu imenishangaza sana. Kuna watu sioni. Nikuulize Nkata, kwani nani yako wapi? Mpoa, nani? Tony yako? Tuambie tu, unajua sisi hatuna ubaya. We just want to know. Tony... Uko hapa on his behalf. What a lovely couple. Ruth, niko na tu swali moja. Kwani nani yako wapi? Nani? No, sina ubaya. Nauliza tu nani yako wapi juu. Of late una glow anyway. Sina ubaya, niko tu like una glow. Kwa hivyo huko si kuzuri? Tutoke huko? Hiyo ni message to all nini. Msijifanya mjasikia hiyo. Anyway, guys, next on stage tuko na Maina. Maina.
How you guys doing? You guys are good? I'd like to start by warming up the crowd a bit. You guys want to help me sing a song? Yeah? You guys are game? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you have happies and you know it, and you surely want to show it. If you have happies and you know it, clap your hands. Thank you, Happy's Table, for being very honest. You know what? I struggle with, I've been doing comedy for a long time, but I still struggle with stage fright. I struggle with stage fright a lot, but a friend of mine told me anytime I'm struggling with stage fright, I just need to picture the people in the audience naked. You know. No offense, but I've had to dress a few people back up because, honestly, God, some of the things that I've said, at least shave. If you're going to come for a high production shoot like this, shave, you know. Thanks. I came here on a boda. You guys like bodas? I came here on a boda, and as soon as I call the boda, I get there and I see it's a woman rider. And the first thing I panicked, you know, but I felt guilty, like, why am I panicking? It's 2026. I can just cancel and call another one. It's like one button to fix everything, you know. Okay, thanks. Do you guys know what pretty privilege means? Okay, obviously you guys don't know what pretty privilege. Can I explain to you guys what pretty privilege is? When you get advantages, your life is easy because, you know, you look nice. What I like is ugly privilege. Do you guys know what ugly privilege is? I should know. I should actually have a lot of experience. I learned from the best. Thank you for the 6-week boot camp you took us through. No, I feel like there's jobs that are easy to get when you're ugly. Like security. Security, there's no reason applying for a job. Like you look like you'd be very good at a security type job. Are you a security professional? No? Nice, I'm sorry. No, but people, you know, I think the real pretty ugly privilege is ugly faces are much more entertaining to look at. Because a pretty face is very normal. You know, the eyes are where the eyes are supposed to be. But for an ugly face, you look at someone like, and then there's no, this is a real face. This is a real face. There's no, you're not doing this. You're sure you're not doing this on purpose? It looks like you're doing this on purpose. Just to hurt me, you know. Let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like when someone sees someone who's very good looking and they like to stop them and say, no, God really spent their time on this. Have you ever heard that? People like to see someone who's very good looking and they like to tell them, you know, God spent their time. I feel like God spends more time on ugly people, you know. Because that's where all the work is. That's where all the creativity. Because it's easy to make someone who's good looking. You know, everything is the same shape. You know, it's symmetrical, just copy paste. But an ugly person, that's when God has to pinch and zoom half the face. You know, these jokes work well for a hot audience, so I like that. I like that we have that kind of that difference. You know, I like to date ugly women. You know, so I've seen my type here. You know. No, I like to date ugly women. I like to date ugly women because it's easier to break up with an ugly chick. You know. Because when you break up with her, no one thinks it's your fault. I remember I used to date this girl, you know. After a while, we broke up, my friends asked me, hey, Maina, what happened to Jackie? I just showed them a photo, like, okay, sir, we understand. We can see it from your point of view, you know. I like weed. Any guys like weed here? That's one person. You guys are liars. No, I like weed, but I think I figured out, I discovered I might be an addict of weed, you know. It's possible. I'm getting some hints that I might be addicted. This is how I found out I might be addicted to weed. I think I get unreasonably angry anytime my weed dealer is late. Can you guys relate to that? Because I ordered for some weed today. The guy said he's going to bring it by 12. By 12, he hadn't brought the weed, so I had to call him. Cheki, kama una passion ya kuuza bangi, hakuna mtu anakulazibisha kwa hii biashara, you know. I just start sounding like an insecure boyfriend. Cheki, if you're talking to other people, just tell me right now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know, I might have a teeny tiny problem with addiction. But the worst part about being addicted to weed is I've saved so many. You know, I've saved my plug's number on my phone. There's nothing worse than seeing your weed dealer's WhatsApp stories. Because I have nothing to do with him bringing weed. It's all his personal stuff, Like, oh, mechukua kura. I'm like, fuck you, you bring my weed. Stories of kukua kadi, please leave for the rest of law-abiding Kenyans. No. I do like weed. I also like KC. Any KC lovers? I like KC, but KC got me in trouble recently. I was supposed to show up for my friend. My friend was sick in hospital and they needed blood. So they were doing like a blood drive to get guys to donate blood. And they stopped me. Apparently I could not donate. I didn't know this. You can't donate blood if you've been drinking within the last 72 hours. Did you guys know that? I feel like it should be the person receiving the blood to decide if they want KC in their blood. Why are you deciding for them? May I don't come to your house and tell you what to eat. If the person wants shots, let the person take shots. That's what I always do. When I go to donate blood, I carry my shot glass over here just to make sure. Thanks. On some good personal news, I'm finally debt-free. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't pay my debts, I just changed my SIM card, and now it's impossible to reach. That's my road to financial freedom. My advice to anyone who's struggling with anything, just change it, just get a telecom line. And after all your problems will disappear, But I've been taking a lot of these mobile loans. Have you guys borrowed money from these M-Shwaris? I hate borrowing money from these M-Shwaris because when they're collecting money, they're very nice at the beginning, Because I borrowed 2K from Mshwari. In the beginning, they text you like, oh, polite reminder to pay your 2,000. Oh, polite reminder. These guys are nice. After a while, they give you a payment plan. They're like, okay, check it. That 2,000, if you pay 500 per week, you can finish that debt in like 2 months, After a while, they just lose patience. They're like, check it. This is why you will die poor. Ndio maana baba yako aliwaacha. History ya kukata tuke mwanaume mzima anakata kulipa tuke. Yes. I read an interesting headline the other day. Apparently, thanks to all the innovation and technology, the world is going to be completely cashless by the year 2060. Did you guys know that? Completely cashless. Not to brag, but I've been completely cashless since 1992. And no one is calling me revolutionary or anything. I feel like I'm 50 years ahead of my time. No. But actually, I can't wait for that time the world will be operating without cash. Can you imagine now music videos with mobile money? You go to a strip club, stripper is throwing that ass in your face, she's dancing, you have to be, okay, so you buy goods. Pochi, umesema ni pochi hapa 01. We're celebrating Madaraka Day the other day. You guys like Madaraka Day? I don't like Madaraka Day, but I like to listen to the Kenyan, when they're giving speeches during these big holidays. And they're giving speeches, and they always like to say, Kenya, she has so much potential. She has such a bright future. Did you guys know Kenya was a woman? I didn't know Kenya was a woman. Did you guys know? Because there are some countries that are for sure male. Like South Sudan. There's no way South Sudan is a woman. You cannot tell me for sure South Sudan. Or Uganda. Uganda looks like, a short fat man. Someone who's just coming from lunch, just unbuttoned the shirt, sweating only on the nose. But actually, I thought about it, and you know what? Actually, Kenya might be a woman. Because first of all, Kenya is beautiful. Kenya is in debt. Kenya needs 2K urgently because the gas imeisha saisa in emergency right now. So, guys, thank you. That was my time. You guys have been an audience.
Yes, that was Maina. And next on stage we have David Macharia. David Macharia. Karibu customer.
Hey guys. Someone needs to help me with this, because I'm not trying to fuck up y'all's mic. Never mind. How you guys doing? I'm fine too, thanks for asking. I'm trying to understand what is going on here. What is this? Let me talk to you. I'm gonna make you the president of the audience, right? I'm holding a microphone. Why? No, but like, can you hear me through the microphone? If I do this and this, you can hear me, right? Yeah, I know. But like, what are we talking about? What the fuck? Give me a fucking thing. What is happening? What's your name, bro? Frank. So, help me understand. What the fuck? This is, okay, who is Alpha?
It's the house.
It's the house. Alpha house.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you telling me if I go 26 houses down, I'm gonna be at Omega house?
Alpha and Omega. Ni mbaya.
Do you know what, man? Guys, I'm trying to figure this out, man. I love comedy. I love comedy with all my heart. Right now, I want to go back to school. Can someone explain to me? So you guys, like, you shoot videos here and stuff, or what? Yeah. Do like dancing? Okay, cool. That's nice, and I like that. Actually, do you know what? Round of applause for yourselves. That's actually fucking brave to do that. This is fucking new shit. That's fucking brave.
Underline.
It's brave. No, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, like when a fat girl posts like a fucking selfie, you're like, oh, you're so brave.
You?
You're beautiful. I could never. Even me, I told pussy jokes. Dude, all right. Well, thank you, Frank. Thank you for filling me in. I appreciate this endeavor. I assume these are the slave masters. Y'all are good Negroes. I like you guys. I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. What the fuck? This is fucking ridiculous. Can you hear me in the back? Yeah? Okay. So I was saying, white people, no, I'm kidding. So I'm telling you guys, I love doing stand-up comedy. I've been doing comedy for a while. And one of my favorite things to do in comedy, I like to travel to do shows and stuff. I want to tell you guys a story about one of the last times I traveled. It was last year at Easter. Do you guys remember when the Pope died? This was then, right? I found out the Pope died like 7 months after he died, but not because I'm stupid. I swear to God, I'm not stupid. Stop laughing. I'm just kidding. But I found out he died way late because I'm always behind on the news. I like to keep up with the news, but when I started watching the news, I was like, I gotta start from season 1. I don't like when you're watching a show. Shut up. I don't like when you're in the front row, right? Shut up. Just kidding. I don't like when you're watching a show and, halfway through an episode, you're like, who's that guy? So I'd be watching news. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, who's that guy? Someone tells me, oh, that's Moses Kuria. I said, what the fuck is Moses Kuria? Moses Kuria, he looks like when he like shakes a girl's hand, he does this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Laugh or don't laugh. Inject. Dude, so I was watching, bro, so this is Easter, right? So I'm watching the Jesus movie because I'm trying to get in the Easter spirit. I'm watching the Jesus movie, and I found something interesting about this movie. You know how when there's a movie that's being made about a time that the people who were making the movie, they didn't exist, so they had no idea what the movie was, or like what the times were like. Do you know what I mean? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm waiting for you guys. Are you uncomfortable?
No.
Okay, because I am. Because the thing is this, right? Like in the Jesus movie, like they make Jesus sound like this fucking like, like a strong ass dude, you know what I mean? Are any of you guys Christians? One person is a Christian? The rest of you, we're all going to hell together? All right. I like your style. So like Jesus, he sounds like a leader. He's assertive and strong and powerful and shit. And Jesus is like, I will make you fishers of men. You know what I mean? But I'm like, how do you know he sounded like that? How do you know he wasn't like, oh my God, queen? I will make you fishers of men. Yes, bitch, clock it. Do you want to fish, bitch? You know? So this Easter, me and my homies, Maina was there, some other funny ass niggas were there. We took a bus down to the coast. And we were really poor planners because we should have taken a flight. No. Yeah, me. No, get me. You, yeah. Take more. No, I want a picture. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I love you guys. I'm fucking around. That was so stupid because I asked her to take a picture of me, and then she goes, "No, there's cameras here." Then why are you taking pictures? Remind me your name. Tell me your name for the first time ever in my life. Huh? Yeah. What? No, yeah. So I'm saying, what the fuck? What's your name? Hope? Okay. I hope this goes well. This is so fucking stupid. I'm speaking into a mic with no sound. What the fuck are we doing, guys? All right. Do you know what? Fuck that story. Let me tell you something else. Clap if you're single. Wow. And you know what? That makes a lot of... That nigga's still clapping. I love you guys. All right. Are any of you guys on dating apps? Good to see you again. I made a profile on a dating app. I made a profile on a dating app. I don't know if you guys know about Bumble. I made a profile on Bumble, right? Bumble is fucking retarded. What Bumble is, let me explain it to you guys. You're ordering pussy online. I call it Glove Ho. This is what I found out about Bumble. What I found out about Nairobi through Bumble. Nairobi has so many ugly people. Look, they're leaving. I swear to God, Nairobi has so many ugly people, and I be outside, right? I'm outside all the time. I didn't know there was this many ugly people until I found out about Bumble, because thank you to the ugly people for staying inside, so I don't have to see you, right? But then here's my thing is, right? if you're gonna be ugly, you gotta know that you're ugly, right? So if you're gonna be ugly, don't make a dating profile on an account. Don't make an account on a dating website where it requires you to show us your picture. Because if you're ugly, just go outside. Personality is what you gotta work with. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you this, so when you're on Bumble, you're swiping either left or right. If you like someone, you swipe right. If you don't like someone, you swipe left. If someone swipes yes on you, you swipe yes on them, you match. I was on Bumble for 10 minutes. I was swiping yes, yes, no, no, yes, blah, blah, blah. I accidentally swiped yes on an ugly person. And then we didn't match. You fucking bitch. You think you're better than me? What? And I'll tell you why I eventually left Bumble. The real reason why I left Bumble was because, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Have you ever had a conversation with someone, they're trying to have an intelligent conversation with you, but they're not intelligent? Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Someone on Bumble asked me, what came first, the chicken or the egg? So like, we all work here together, right? So this is like a production that we're all collaborating in, right? So like your laughs are as important as the jokes, right? So then what are you guys doing over there having a different conversation? I'm being hilarious. No, you're talking. I'm gonna start this one again, right? Because I gotta go. I saw the lights. And by the way, I saw how you treated my colleagues. I saw this one beautiful woman right here. Fucking George was fucking being hilarious. She was on her phone fucking checking TikTok, fucking dance. Bro, I told these niggas, I'm gonna get so drunk and then just come hang out with you motherfuckers. And I've had a great time. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. I fuck with you guys. But here's the thing, right? Really, dude? Okay. This is for the cameras, because I know that we're all content creators, and the moment that we actually exist in doesn't fucking matter. It's all about Instagram Reels. So, when I say this fucking punchline, you guys are gonna fucking laugh, okay? Understood? Hey guys, I'm David Macharia. Fuck. All right. All right, take three. What? Okay, guys. And here's the thing. I'm gonna ruin the joke. I promise you. I'm gonna ruin the joke. But I know 90% of you are smart, and then 10% of you, you're not gonna understand the joke. I'm gonna ruin it for the 90% that I believe in. Frank, you're my guy. I believe in all you motherfuckers except for like, well, so when I say the word fucking, you guys are gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Deal? All right. Sorry. This is so fun. But I love you guys. You guys are fucking cool as fuck, man. All right, one more time. So, the reason I left Bumble is because I don't know if you guys have ever had a conversation with someone and they're trying to have an intelligent conversation with you, but they're not intelligent. someone on Bubble asked me, yo, David, what do you think came first, the chicken or the egg? I said, yo, I didn't even know they were fucking. Good night and God bless. Mashallah.
David Macharia. Ni mbaya. Hello. Hi. Ukaje? Tukimaliza show utatupigia show moja, si ndio? I don't know, kuna organize yenye mnapenda kusema you as Kenyans, sijui I've never seen a light-skinned Luo man, sijui a light-skinned Luo lady. No, I mean, it's okay, tumekubali. Sisi kutoka Nyanza ni sawa, kidogo huko jua ni mingi. But sijui kama mshayona mjaluo ako na nywele imekalkal, Onyango tate, lakini huyu ni Onyango but si ule wa Stay Guided. We have a unakoga wakbar. Wewe ni nini? Wewe ni wakbar na Onyango. Wewe ni plain Luo. Bado mimi ningekuwa mama yako ningefanya the same thing because I mean kwetu hiyo ni kitu nilisema, hiyo na nilijipromise nikasema siwezi kuwa hivi na mtoto akuwe hivi, acha tu mtoto akuwe na some parts kwetu ikala yako hii. Anyway guys, next tutakuwa na TY Macharia. TY. Ni TY Macharia ama
Ngachira.
Oh. Ameniambia naitwa Ngachira. Okay, next on stage we have Ngachira. Pole, unajua sijazoea hivyo. Hata wasi unaona imeandikwa TY.
So, na David ulimuta DAVID.
Okay.
Yeah. How you guys doing? One more time, she's doing a wonderful job. Give her a break. Well, they call you Mjaka Mfine, right?
Yes.
They had to clarify what kind of Mjaka it was, eh? So...
Boss, utakosa kulipwa.
Still, washatuma.
No, utakosa malipo.
Washatuma. I think Mjaka Mfine is such a... It's a cool name. I have, and yes, she is fine. I'm saying, like, the thing is, like, when you have to clarify, like, out of your whole tribe, you're the one who is fine. Like, what are you saying?
No, that's not the point.
What are you saying about the rest of your tribe? You know, it's like...
No.
I'm not the one who called her. She's like, I wasn't there when she was like, I mean, Mjaka, but, you know, like, but, yeah. Yeah, man. I'm not one to talk clearly, as you can see. People say I look familiar, and people say, where have I seen this guy before? And, it's like, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's more Hassan Joro. It's more... Think what if Joho didn't have money? Like, this is... Like, this is what Joho will be doing. You know, it's like, I feel like maybe Joho was in Githurai before I was born and then met my mom. Here I am, you know. And sadly, I'm like 0.001. You know, it's not like 001 anymore.
It is well.
Yeah. So don't feel bad. I'm also going through, you know. But I'd never call myself Ulem Johom Fine. That one.
No, wait.
That would be like, no. Yeah. So, anyway, thank you guys for having me. Give it up for every comedian who was on stage. Yeah, man. Come on. Did you guys enjoy David Macharia? Yeah, man. Like, for those who don't know, David is actually from Muranga.
We can tell.
It's yeah. Ameishi Kilimani sana, so the accent happened along the way.
Oh, it's a Kilimani nini?
Yeah.
Nani ameenda Maju?
Mfine, umeenda Maju? Wapi? Exactly. So, it's okay. So anyway, I was nervous before I came here on stage. I was nervous because you guys, like, you're good-looking people, you're influencers, you have a good life going. And I was like, what if I come and I'm funny? So I was in the washroom trying to psych myself up. And so I wish I was in a woman's washroom, you know? Not because I'm a creep like some of you. No, it's because, you know, women's washrooms are the most affirming spaces in the world. Like if you find women in a washroom, they're hyping each other up. No, babe, you're amazing, you're fine, you'll do amazing. Okay, like they're doing such good. Now, men's washrooms are the exact opposite. Let me tell you, if you ever go to a man's washroom when you're having a bad day, it's going to get worse. Let me tell you, because men's washroom are just two guys trying not to look at each other in the eyes. And then guys will give you the most random advice of your life. Because like, bro, I'm in a place where I need encouragement. Men don't even wait. Like, they just give you advice not to read about your life at that time. Let me give you an example. You know, for example, if Mjaka Mfine is having a hard day, and then she goes to her girls and she says, ladies, I'm feeling unworthy, I'm feeling unloved, I'm feeling ugly. The ladies will stop her immediately. They'll be like, babe, stop. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are loved. Inaisha hivyo. Now, if us men go through the same thing, you know, we go to our boys, hey bro, I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling unloved, I'm feeling unworthy, I'm feeling ugly, you know. First thing first, men let you finish, you know. Yeah, endelea. And then they hit you with, like, you know, kuanga mfani. You know, like, there is no encouragement that comes from guys in the first place. It's one of the hardest things and I think this, like, stems from, like, how we grew up as kids, you know. Ukianguka ulikuwa naambia ulie. I like how, you know, sometimes I say, like, people think, like, big guys are slow, you know. And I'm like, I see it, you know.
What the fuck?
So, it's like, no, don't beat me up, please. So it's and I don't think you realize the privilege of you have by being a buff guy, because many guys in Kenya are in gyms wasting their time trying to be buff. Like I go to the gym some days, I just go to see ladies. I'm not trying to get buff. I'm not like a serious gym goer. You see, I want to see glutes, and I'm happy, you know. But the thing is, I tried getting into fitness, and what they didn't tell me is that you have to choose the gym you go to. It's very important the gym you choose, right? And so the first time I went to a gym, I went to this old school gyms. You know, zile zamta. Yes, Izo. Like Izo zamta huko ndani, right? So, and the thing is, Izo zamta is like, for some reason, the instructor is always called Steve-O. Like, regardless of the gym, the instructor lazima ataitwa Steve-O, you know. And the thing is, Steve-O always gives you the worst advice, you know. Buddha nimeka mkuinua chuma, aya, do hivi, Do hivi, Avocado, maitatu kila siku. So, bro. And then, you know, the weights are never the same. You know, it's like, anaambia tikia, ukiinua hii mara 5, geuza. Unajua ndio inua? Because if you don't listen to them, utaunga side moja. And that's really weird. Because now you have one good side, and you take all your photos like this. And like, for some reason, so like, okay, let me just go to an uptown gym. And uptown gyms are the exact opposite of those mta gyms, right? Uptown gyms, first, the instructors have cool names. It's always, yo, my name is Alex, right? It's always, my name is Tiffany, right? They always have really cool names if you're at an uptown gym, right? So the first day you go there, they start giving you also advice random, and you have to ujagojea. And the worst thing is if your gym has influencers. If your gym has influencers, you're not going to make progress in any way possible, because influencers cannot not look at their phones, right? And so they're always posting things that are unnecessary the whole time. So I get in and Tiffany tells me, hi, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, I just want to get buff. She's like, no, before anything, you need to exercise your gluteus maxio, hyponaphyla. I'm like, I didn't even know I had that muscle in the first place. You know, like you find out there are muscles that exist when you go there, right? And when you go to an uptown gym, they have mirrors everywhere, right? So you thought your problem was your shoulder, but now you get to see yourself everywhere. No, you're ugly. Do you know, have you ever realized you're ugly like in 3D? Like you've never seen yourself from that angle. Like, how have I been pulling? Like how? Like even the sex I've been having has been because of nikuhurumiwa. You ever get a place where you're like, Nilipewa tu ya okay, ni sawa tu, umejaribu, umejitetea.
Chukua tu.
Chukua tu, yeah? Yeah. Umepatiana ya chukua tu. Umepatiana ya chukua tu? No, venye umesema chukua tu pia. I didn't like how you pointed, like, is he in that direction? The person you gave the chukua to? Yeah. So anyway, the thing is, I said working out in that Uptown gym, right? The problem, I chose an instructor who only teaches ladies. You see? So yeah, in Patia, the schedule are ladies. Me, I wanted to just be buff with big shoulders, blah, blah. I wanted to look like him, right? But he gave me a knee that I ended up looking like her, right? Let me tell you what happened, right? I was working on glutes every single day. Like every single day. And let me tell you, Mwanaume, if you become thick, that's the worst thing you can happen in this country of ours. Like being a thick man is you never want to, you are small here and then you're big here as a man. Your life is finished, right? Like what in Somali? No, like. Yeah, man, say no, quite to see South Sea. So the thing is, I ended up being a thick man. Like, it was hard for me. So like, because when I'm walking in town, right, and you can't see my face, right? So, I started understanding women. Like, women have been telling us they're going through problems, and I didn't understand until I became a thick-ass man, right? So I'm walking there, that's my whistle, woo, woo, yeah. Nico, like, what the hell? Like, I became scared of walking around now. Now, you know how sometimes Kenyans, when we get into matatus, and matatu shaja, but you don't want to get home late, so you just get to the matatu unasimama, and you just find your fellow Kenyans holding the pole like they're all strippers, right? So when I'm holding the pole, right, ladies, I think you understand this. You know how there's those guys who you're just minding your business, but ako Jamaica na wewe pasa the whole time, and I get it now. Like let me tell you, nimeshikilia pole kivyangu tu hivi, huko nyuma jamaa ako tu hivi. Nico, like, what the? So when I turn around and he sees this beard, before he said, hey, nini hakuna space, bro, hakuna space huko. When I turned around and he sees my ugly face and beard, this guy, he found Jupiter, Mars, all the space in the world was for. Like now he's accusing me of things he did by himself. Nico, like, bro, blame Tiffany. She gave me the ass. Like, I don't know how. And the thing is, so when I quit that gym, I went to gym Yawasewa rugby, right? And how many of you guys have played rugby before? Okay. I can tell. Yeah. So anyway, so you guys, so rugby is this game. Okay, I'm kidding. So the thing is, if you know rugby guys in Kenya, they have their own cult-ish form way of thinking, right? Like even the way they talk is different. The way, John, I went to somebody, that guy. Even when they laugh with their shoulders, John, I with somebody, those guys, eh? And the thing is, I went to that gym so I could just work out by myself when no one else is there. So the thing is, rugby guys work out by themselves. Like they go do the training and then in the field, and then me, I'm here. So one day, shida wakanipata kwa gym. Sasa, if you don't know, rugby guys are very touchy with each other. Because, kuna victims hapa. So like, rugby guys are very touchy with each other. Because they're always cramming, they're in each other's bum, like they're everywhere, right? So the thing is, when they finish the game and they're in the gym, they're congratulating each other. They spank each other as they congratulate, hey, wazi bro, pa. Yes, yeah? Nyinyi hamjai cheza na mnaleta ni rugby gani? You're victims, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro. Where did he touch you? Show us where he touched you. It's okay. Forgive him. Forgive him. I'm sorry. Your uncle didn't know you were just gonna be like that. I'm sorry. So anyway, the thing is, rugby guys for some reason they are very free with each other, right? So when they are done, hey, Kayumbe, hey, good stuff, bro. Oyumbe, pa. They're doing the thing, right? The problem is they found me in the gym, right? And I can see from this side, they're spanking each other. And from that side, they're also spanking each other, right? And I'm in the middle. So I can see the spank coming my way, right? It's coming, and I'm panicking, it's because you can see it. They're bigger than me, like They could use me as a toothpick if they wanted, right? And so, wanakuja hivi, I was just like, mini wa hockey, me. Thank you very much. My name is Tiger Shiro. Give it up for Mjaka Mfine. She comes up. Ama unarudi kweli? Unarudi ama umetosheka?
Anarudi, ninajibu nini nyingine hapa.
Influencers.
John Spojibu.
So give it up as she comes akimaliza kujibu hiyo nini yake.
Kwani mwezi nipigia nduru? Onyango. Mko sawa? Mmepatiwa kila kitu mnahitaji? Usijali huku unajua leo tuko kwa manini. Hatuko ile side nyingine. Huku ukisema tu paw unapewa popcorns. Ukisema tu cream unapewa cream. So stands. Usiogope. Chiche, kila kitu iko ready hapa hivi. Mkate uko sawa? Unaniona? Hata mimi nakuona. Yeah, so kuna kitu nilikuwa nisome hapa hivi. Kiasi tu niwasomee. Anyway, you know, the show is sponsored by 22Bet, right? And 22 is such a special number. Sijui kama mnajua. Sijui kama kwa nyumba tuko na those who just turned 22. Hakuna? Oh. Kwani nyote ni above nini? 30 and above. Anyway, 22 is such a special number. Tunaona Gor Mahia just won their 22 EPL. Tuko na 22Bet. Alafu pia tuko na Arsenal after 22 years you understand what happened there. Lakini si mnajua timu kubwa ni Man U. Oh sorry, I meant hiyo shati umevaa imeandikwa PSG. Yeah, apart from PSG tuko na Man U, Manchester United. Yeah, so tumekuja mwisho wa show. Tumeentertainiwa na comedians wote. Na but niko na nini performance moja kutoka kwa Tile. Wow. Yeah, Tile na Chiche wako na kitu wanaweza tupatia hapa hivi, ma pick up lines tuone kama mtatufurahisha. Give it up for Tile na Chiche. I know you are not prepared. My brother, you're not South African. Uwezi kuja kutu nini? Acha hizo Tile. Tile. Surely. Ama tukubeg. Unajua Ruth ako single. Unajua Ruth ako na friend nani? Kuja uchukue mic. Beba tumblers wajue nyinyi wa Kenya.
Bana, Manzia mko mmetupanga man.
Usijali.
Acha niweke hii chini. So sisi unajua si atukwangi ma stand up comedians. So acha hata nikae. Yeah. So mimi na TV tunajuanga ku play with words. So women we don't play with you. So leo tawapatia tu mada jokes kidogo. But mimi sina mtoi. So team is uanze.
Tunashare tu mic. Yeah. Hivi ndo inawaka. I say wow, you say it back. Okay? Wow. Top tier. Unafaa ukwe hapa. So
Sikuwa hiyo wase wako na braces uko sharp. Anyway, yes. Wow. By the way, unajua kama uko na shida ya macho, yeah? Na uende Mombasa, you'll get to see. Yeah, if you don't get it, forget about it. Ama kawe ni Arsenal pia unasema hiyo joke haiwezekani. Yeah. Anyway.
So, wow. Unahitaji gari iko na mshipi. Belta.
Belta inakuanga gari ya Toyota. Najua
Toa Benz.
by the way unajua huyu amezoeshwa Benz. Mabenzi kwa wingi.
Na okay, siko sure kama mtageti. Mnaweza uliza Kendi juu watu wanadhani Mercedes ni do kidogo. Si 180, si 250.
Naona mapedestrian wanang'ang'ana. Manze unajua unafaa manifest. Enda hata hapo Google uangalie when I have a Mercedes. Okay.
So, it work, but let's just try. Why is Moses the sickest person in the Bible? Yeah, mbona ndo mgonjwa kabisa kwa Bible? Because he was given stone tablets.
Thank you guys. That was our Rudi hapa bana.
Yes. She wo. Well, wewe ni Chiche. Apart from being a creator, comedian, he's also a musician. Atishanta. Wait, Chiche na knowledge na unajifanya unisikii. Ati I love you baby. Wewe, I wanna hold you. Anyway, guys, apart from him being a musician, a content creator, he's also my PA, stroke manager, stroke nini ingine? Boyfriend. Hapana haribu mambo wewe. Hapa wewe Onyango wako kando yako please.
Artist anatolea sauti kwa magoti ndio msanii.
Anyways, Thank you so much. Thank you. Asante sana. Aya, order in the court. Aya, so tumemalizana na comedians wetu, but before tumalize tulikuwa na auditions last week but one. Now there are some few people that we chose who are supposed to be entertaining us today. We had at least kama uko tu place unaweza wave to waone tu wenye walichaguliwa. These were our lucky winners. Si useme hata tu hi tu. Kuwave tu. Yeah. Alafu do you know? Do you know I find this funny? Because there was this guy, alikuwa anaitwa Macharia, David. Yeah. David was hi David. Yeah, David. Please come David. David anapatiana accent ya California. Mwili anyway. Mwili lakini accent Hi.
I'm here.
You're here. So there's a joke that you were giving us here.
Before you say that, can I just please say, Mjaka, thank you for making me come.
Okay. Okay, before you come, so there was a time that David was, there's a time David was cracking a joke here, and he was like, so there's this man who is walking out, and this the ugly man, and funny enough, the guy that just walked out
was your ex?
No. He calls himself handsome boy. Handsome boy. Sema kuja tu akuone.
Steve-O Simple Boys?
No, handsome boy. He calls himself handsome boy, and he's the one who left, and he just said that ugly man, blah, blah, blah. And he's the most handsome man in Kenya.
What? Come on. I know this nigga.
You know him. This is a man, you see, last week they said that Kenya has the most handsome men.
Guys.
Yeah. Last week they said that Kenya has the most handsome men. He was among the list. He was among the list of the most handsome men. Manze, you're so handsome.
Thank you, Manze.
Yeah.
Mukwaje lakini muko poa. The research has proved that I'm the most handsome man international. So you can imagine how do handsome look. So for you to become handsome, you need to have 3 things. You need to become handsome like me. You need to have a brown, a smooth skin like mine. Oh my God. Ruthi K, wazimanga, a smile is a language of love. So any lady just giving me a smile, she has given me la Hey, Ruthi K, mlama likuwa.
Sawa. Umekis microphone sana.
This microphone has Ebola. Guys, let me say something. And I forgot to say this earlier, right? And thank you, handsome man.
Handsome man.
By the way, when does it go from handsome man to handsome grandfather? You know what I mean? Thank you, 4 people. I wanna say this, right? I don't know why you're leaving.
I was not involved.
No, I was gonna talk about pretty people. This has all to do with you. I was gonna talk about pretty people.
I'm not South African.
Nigga, there's more pretty people outside of South Africa.
Okay.
With your fucking Michael Jackson Thriller ass jacket. Come on, you look fantastic.
Kiswahili, please.
I said, una kapoa.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Can I tell you guys something? I forgot to say this about, obviously, like, you know, the elephant in the room. I sound like this. This is my accent. My name is David Macharia, but I don't sound like a Macharia. I know when she said David Macharia, y'all thought like, Todye nambere hanini. You know what I mean? Thank you. And I knew that's why you're beautiful, because you're Kikuyu. And I'll tell you this, right? So I know that I just sang Todye nambere. Are you here? I want to tell you guys this, right? So I grew up around a lot of like white people, black people, and then mixed people. Do you guys know people say that mixed babies are the cutest babies? Have you heard about this? Yeah, that's not true. Only certain combinations of races equal cute babies. You know what I mean? Like Swedish Mexican, kind of hot. Kenyan Indian. And the thing is this, I found out the combinations of races that equal the ugliest babies. And I want to tell you guys, do you want to hear? The combination of races that make the ugliest babies, that's when the dad is Nigerian and then the mom is Nigerian.
Bro, whatever you are using, we pray in the name of Jesus. May he believes in you.
Thank you so much for your time. Now, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. No, last week, but one, we had auditions, and tulichagua some comedians. And right now, we want to introduce one of the people that we chose. Akuja tuchekeshe kiasi, tucheke pia sisi. Amesema ako na some jokes yenye ako so sure itawachekesha. No ikosa kucheka walai. Anyway, flow ni yako, my guy. Oh, ndio una fly. Flow ni yako. Bora tucheke. Tuchekeshe.
Okay, sijazoea kamera lakini leo lazima tumuone.
Wacheni msaidie, naona ako shy. Ni deskmate wangu, tulikuwa hapa. Mimi nimetokea pande ya kwenye Kenya, wanasema akunanga mvua, akunanga manchi, ni desert. Lakini kunazaliwa wasichana weupe, wasichana beautiful. Huko ndio kunatoka wasichana warembo. Huko ndio nimetoka pande hiyo. Siku yangu ya kwanza kutoka high school, nilitongozwa na kijana. Nilikuwa virgin, sikuwa nishai date. So nikaenda kanisa. After service nikakutana na maboys. After form 4. Then I met with those guys. Then mwenye kunitongoza nikakuta anaitwa Brian, Brayo, na mwingine anaitwa Kevu. Nikakumbuka Kenya wote wanasema wenye kucheat. Oh, men who cheat are Brayos and Kevus. Hey, nikashangaa. Wakati baba alikufa, alifariki baba. Kuna mtu alisimama akasema competitor wangu ameenda 2027 nitapita asubuhi na mapema, hakuna kuzuiliwa. Na nadhani kesho tunaweza kutana kwa mkutano wa Sifuna. Sisi wote ni Sifuna. Ama? Au sio? Au sio? Besti wangu alikuja Ushangu akaona sisi ni mafara sana. Ushangu hakuna mbele wana nyuma. Akatuambia, mnajua brother wangu alikuwa anafanya masters Canada, babangu amemrudisha Kenya. Amepata kazi Nairobi, anafanya kwa ofisi. Wakati mimi nilifika Nairobi mara ya kwanza, nilikutana na yeye hapo Kikoba akibeba ngunia na mkokoteni kama chokola. Kumbe Kenya hakuna kazi. Kenya kumekauka by the way. Hakuna kazi, unapata masters degree, unarudi Kenya, hakuna kazi, unaanza Kikomba kuuza nguo, unaanza kufanya comedies, unaanza kufanya acting, unasukua msanii. Ati wewe ni msanii unaenda studio unaimba nyimbo. Na uko na degree na PhD, hakuna kazi Kenya. You have to use talents. Mnanielewa? Thank you so much.
Wow. I swear watinda hata hiyo ni mbaya. Anyway, next tuko na handsome boy. Handsome boy amesema tumpatie 5 minutes atu crack. Come. Atu crack. Atu crack up. Handsome boy. Handsome boy, the floor is yours.
Sasa ni umejua mimi napenda wasanii sana wa Kenya. Msanii wa Kenya akimba leo na Kizungu, kesho mwingine anaimba na Kiswahili. For example, mtu akuja aseme leo kutawaka moto, kesho mwingine anaamka na leo ni fire, leo zima waita moto. Mjua mimi by the way, mimi for example, mimi kama handsome boy, mimi I'm very happy to become handsome because my mother is called Vera Sedika. Wapi makosa mangu Vera Sedika? Mjua mamangu aleka bash akasema today we are launching matako, yani buttocks. Unapata mwanaume na akili zake anakuambia oh my God, babe, I'm sorry, today on Friday I'm going to launch the buttocks of Vera Sedika. Matako. Mjua Vera Sedika, I love one thing about Vera Sedika because Vera Sedika alikuwa ni mtu mwenye alikuwa very wise. Alikuwa unapata anasema boyfriend wake akaweza kuitwa Otile Brown. Otile? Alikuwa nani Otile? Akakuja kwa Otile kwa Brown Mauzo. Sasa kwa America atafuta nani? Chris? But I love my mother because my mother, bro, you are very wise. You are very wise. Wapi makofi yake tafadhali? Umejua kukuwa na sura kama hii ndio sura ya handsome tafadhali. Watu wanazoom kwa kamera tafadhali. Hii ndio sura ya handsome. Wacha ujinga bwana, sura yako najua iwezi. So, mjua I love being artist because mjua artist nimegundua artists they sing what they have where they are. So kweli. For example, tumekuja kupati DJ ebu weka glasi kule epi alafu tukule sababu inabamba. That's called where you are. Hata Diamond pia ako mapenye ako. Kwa sababu Diamond mwenye unasikia kimba ngoma, unapata ngoma ni unapata alikuwa na demoka ya kwanza alikuwa nani? Alikuwa tua Zari, akakuja kwa Tanasha Donna. So unapata JJ you bring JJ. JJ you bring JJ. Ai JJ.
I feel like handsome boy. I feel like unafa. I feel like handsome boy anafa kwa msanii because you can dance. You can be the next Color Pink. Unaweza dance sana.
Ni kiuno. Oshafura kiuno.
Oh, kiuno ni flexible. I can see. Thank you so much, handsome boy. You did very handsome. Anyway, guys, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for those who came. Wale wenye tuli auditions waka show up. Thank you so much. Mlikubali wito mkakuja, wenye wamekuwa invited wakakam. Asante sana. To our promoters 22bet, thank you so much. And to our followers and those who are watching, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel 22bet. Na pia tunaweza appreciate Alpha House, juu wao ndio wametupatia hii place. Tumekuwa na show mzuri. Wenye wametukrag. To the comedians, thank you so much for making us laugh. Tumefurahi sana.